Oh, it's the bandages. That's the storyline. Cool. We were looking for that.
It's making life musical, hey.
If you're like me, you watch the Super Bowl for two reasons: the commercials and the halftime show. Super Bowl LV. Now, I don't know much about Roman numerals, so I Googled it and it is Super Bowl 55. Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are playing, but the reason we're here is the halftime show. This year, it is being performed by The Weeknd and it is being really hyped up. I saw somewhere that he spent $7 million of his own money to do this. And because of COVID and everything, he's gonna be in the stands and not on the field. So there's a lot of weird things going on, but it should be a lot of fun, so we're gonna react to it. It's worth noting in this whole thing that The Weeknd has been trying to tell a story through the past however long he's been making an album. And basically it's him in his music videos. He starts off with like a bloody nose and then like a bloody eye, and now he's spitting out blood, and then he has bandages all over his face, and it's honestly insane. But it's a cool storyline because when he's asked about it, he says that he's commenting on the way that Hollywood treats people that are in his space. And he says that that will be in this halftime show. He says it's gonna be a PG version of that, but it will be in this halftime show. So we want to look out for that. So keep that in mind. If there's like a bloody eye somewhere, that's what I'm gonna look for at least. It is now halftime, time for the best part. Another thing I was thinking about with all this is, with this crazy year we've had in the past, people have been like, oh, well, this is bad and this is bad in the halftime shows. Can we just agree to not do that? That would be great.
The National Football
All
League
right, here we go.
welcomes you to the Pepsi Super Bowl 55 halftime show.
Let's see, because they're gonna mix it up. The question is how. That's cool. Is that him? So he's in Las Vegas. Welcome. I'm assuming that's Las Vegas. He's in a car. That's gotta be him. Yep. Cool. It kind of looks like it could have been a statue. I wonder if they're gonna have special like guests. All they've announced is that he's performing. Ooh, a choir? Oh snap, who's this guy? Raymond James Stadium. That's a cool shot. But who is this? That's awesome. They said they would do something that they've never done before. I like the choir. And it's opening up. Who's this? I thought he was on the stage already. What did I just see? How did he get... Was he not just... Incredible. I'm already confused. So I haven't listened to much of The Weeknd, I'll be honest. Obviously I know his Blinding Lights and some of his other popular stuff, but I know he sings with a bunch of other like famous singers. So at any point could they join in, I guess. That's what the articles I was reading was saying. Imagine you are those guys in the choir. You get to be in the Super Bowl and it's this great moment, but your face is covered up. So you don't actually get to be in the Super Bowl. That great. I feel like you can tell your kids like, that was me, but like, it's just not the same, you know? He's not moving around too much. I feel like, aren't you supposed to be running around? Maybe we're getting there. So this is like a gospel choir behind them and they're praying to this song. Yeah, this is fun. I mean, it's just the same as any other. I don't see this special right now, but it could still open up, you know? Okay, guest star. I want to see a guest star. I want to see somebody cool come out. Oh, okay, he's just gonna leave. We don't need a guest star. Or, oh, are we done? No, we're in a mirror room? What is this? Alright, this is the greatest song. What is this room? I'm like dizzy. He's holding this, or else we would see the cameraman's reflection. You can kind of tell he's holding it because he doesn't really know what he's doing. It's just kind of, I'm getting dizzy. How long is this gonna last? Okay, maybe he was holding it. Oh, no. They did something fancy there. I am This isn't COVID safe. Oh, it's the bandages. That's the storyline. Cool. We were looking for that. So it is PG. There's like no blood. It kind of looks like they're wearing tidy whities on their face. But I appreciate that he sticks to his storyline. That's very cool. That is very cool. It took me way too long to realize that. So we've lost him in this mess of people. Oh, there he is. So this is cool. We're getting a different angle than we typically would see in a halftime show at the Super Bowl because we're up in the stands, so you can see all those lights and everything. This is a cool angle, honestly. I like it. What is that? That's a big screen, right? How? Is there a big screen in the stadium? Like all the time? That is giant. So you can kind of see right here just how great of a scene that we get here. You literally would never get this. You would never see this area of the stands. You could at most see like a little section of the stands. This is cool. I like that they mix it up in this way. The fireworks are a fun touch. And I feel like they can do more with fireworks at this angle. I like this song. It's a very different style. It's like we switched genres about. Oh, now there's violins? Incredible. So let's talk about these guys. Do you think they're like classically trained? Or where did they find these guys? I want them to have credits. Like for me being a musician that's kind of classically trained and everything, how do you get to this point? Like, I want to play at the Super Bowl. Hit me up. See, I kind of like this style of show because we're just kind of hitting the hits of his works. We're not really going into the entire songs, so I get to hear a lot more of his soundscape, you know? And I'm like, sitting here thinking like, I need to listen to more of The Weeknd. This is fun. I love that the strings are there. I think it's probably recorded, but it's a nice touch for my sake. I feel like they did this just for me. Cause I don't think they're like mic'd, but maybe they are. I can't see a mic. Can we get a close up of one? Not really. If you guys remember the Lindsey Sterling girl who auditioned in America's Got Talent and they kind of ripped her apart because they were like, oh, violin for pop music? No thanks.
There were times in there when it was okay, and there were times when it sounded to me like a bunch of rats being strangled.
And now, look at this. Violins in the... I don't know why I'm focused on this violin stuff, but I don't know. I just think it's fun. I'm a fan of that kind of music, I guess. That was cool. The lights drop out. Oh, are they on? I thought they weren't allowed on the field. They're on the field. And those are the bandage boys, the tidy whitey boys. I didn't think this was allowed. He's got to come on the field, right? This is what this time period is for. He's like running down the stairs. I feel like if they can go this far on the field, why would they not have just done the whole show on the field? If they can bring this many people there, now he's there. I want to see the behind the scenes of him just sprinting downstairs. I wonder, yeah, they must have practiced this. You know, believe it or not, I've never been in the Super Bowl halftime show, but does he get like access to the field to test it out? You gotta think he does, but like there's a lot of stuff going on. Maybe there's not time with Corona stuff, who knows? Also in this paused frame, that's incredible that they have screens of him zoomed in. There's gotta be so many people on this field. So why could they only do like the end of the show on the actual field? I don't understand. All right, now blinding lights, all that fun stuff. They have their lights on their hands, fireworks. This is the big song. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the light. This is just fun. I like the people swirling around. It's very cool. Imagine being able to brag. There's all these people during the halftime who have these bandages on their head. So imagine being able to brag that you were one of the tighty-whitey people. I don't remember seeing you. Oh, that's because I had a pair of tighty-whities on my face. But I was there, I promise. Like, you can tell just because of the way my hair looks. Like, I don't think so. This is cool. This is fun. I feel like it's a lot bigger of a halftime show than I've ever seen. I feel like I don't remember a lot of them, so I could be wrong. But this is a huge, there's people everywhere. There was a whole big stage up there that they've never done. Like, this has got to be the biggest thing they've ever done. I would love to be one of those people with the tighty-whities on, acting a fool on this. That's incredible. They're just freaking out. Very cool. This has got to be such a cool moment for him. Like, as a musician, I mean, there's probably certain things that you'll always remember. And this has got to be one of them. Oh, maybe the bandages laying down, playing dead is like a part of his message.
Thank you for watching the Pepsi Super Bowl 55 halftime show.
All right, that was incredible. Oh man, that was so much fun. I know they try to mix up things every year with the halftime show, but I feel like this was such a huge thing. He was in the stands and he was on the field, which I don't think people were expecting him to be on the field. Not only that, but he had this whole other message with the bandages on, where if you didn't research anything, if you didn't know that was a thing he did, you probably thought that was weird. So I'm very glad that I looked into that beforehand so that I understood what was going on. But the bandage story being there kind of adds another layer to it. And also, I haven't listened to much of him in the past, but this showcase of his music, you know, short little excerpts from everything he does, really makes me like, I need to go listen to more of his music because it was incredible. I had a great time, and they saved his most popular one to the end, which absolutely they should, because that's gonna be the highlight. That's what people are gonna freak out over. It was a lot of fun. Comment down below what you think. But like I said in the beginning, let's just say positive. It was awesome. There is nothing to complain about. We have so many things to complain about. Let's not complain about the halftime show this year. That would be great. Thanks for watching this video. Go make life musical, and I'll see you in the next one.